Hello friends, I hope all of you would be great. Before I start today's video, I wanted to discuss one question posed to me by many viewers who had asked how important are these essentials for success in the career of a salesperson. The answer is that these are the fundamental requirements for any person who wishes to succeed in their career in sales. If you know of any successful salesperson around you, you will find that they follow these essentials in all their dealings. Unfortunately, in many organizations, when a person joins sales, the emphasis is on teaching about the product and the sales pitches around the product. And then right after, an individual is expected to go and start selling. Sales pitches do not guarantee a sale. It is like I am supposed to be teaching you cricket, but all I do is to show you a bat and tell you to go and start hitting when you see the ball. I give you no information on the basic stance, the grip, or crease, or knowing the field. What will happen? You might not even last the first ball. This is what happens to most of the salespersons. Now let's move on to the theme of today's video, which is credibility. Credibility takes two forms. First is the credibility of the product and the second is the salesperson's credibility. But in sales process, this sequence is reversed. It is the salesperson's credibility which builds the product's credibility. A salesperson is supposed to have deep understanding of the product so as to identify and relate the user to buyer, and his recommendation should be based on this knowledge. A buyer nowadays have access to all the knowledge. They are aware of what they are looking for. However, too much information or too many choices and alternatives make the buyer confused and ultimately they are unable to take a decision. So what they are looking for from a salesperson is not the mere information from product, but complete information as to why choosing the salesperson's product would be the right decision for them. As a salesperson, how can you achieve this? Give correct and exact information, even if it means stating both positives and limitations of your product. Every product is not meant for everyone, but wouldn't that be risky? What if buyer rejects your product after listening to you? Well, the choice is between hiding the facts and somehow closing your first sale, or disclosing all the information and maybe losing your first sale, but building that trust and closing second, third, fourth, fifth sale with the same buyer. Why do you still go to nearby grocery store when you have Big Bazaar, Spencer's or Easy Day? Because the store owner knows your taste. And if you wish to try a new product, he will make his recommendations based on your preferences and inform you whether the product will suit you or not. Please remember, it is extremely important to win buyer's trust. Buyer has all the information and he expects from you is to stand in his place and take the decision for him. That is how your trust and credibility is established. I remember the time I was working with an investment advisory company. It was company's policy that it did not facilitate investment in equities. The reason for this was investment in equity market is exposed to very high risk. Sometimes due to fluctuations in market, there is chance of even losing out capital which is invested. So when I used to talk to a buyer, I let him know about all the products option available with me except for the equities. But buyer used to compare the return on these investment products with the return on equities. In any case, return on equities is higher than return on the products I was proposing to him. He used to ask why he should not invest in equities. My reply was always the same. That products I have can never match the returns offered by equities. And as corporate policy, I cannot recommend him equity. But if he wants to invest in equities and is able to manage and bear the risk associated with equities, he could invest in it through any other investment advisor. Now, this helped me in building credibility. As the buyer could see, I was not being pushy with my products and was giving him fair advice. Thus, what happened was every time they wanted to invest or get insurance, these buyers would always call me, and I ensured that I gave them correct and fair advice. This helped me in establishing a relationship with them, which continues even now. It doesn't matter whichever companies you may be working for or whatever product you are selling. Today it could be insurance or credit card, tomorrow it could be a mobile phone. What matters is if you have a client base that trusts you, then you will always have buyer for your products and you will succeed in sales. Be credible and enjoy sales. Please like and subscribe my video. This is Raman Bawa. Thank you.